Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video announcements. It was so good to be together this weekend for the fun of the auction and for our Sunday service. I'm so grateful so many folks were there. I know it was good for me to see you all. In terms of our auction, I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who participated in any way, whether you donated or showed up or bid on the online auction or bought raffle tickets. We made over $10,000, which is incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think we had some fun as well. This is all I need to let you know at this point is that we are working on sorting through the winners and we'll notify everyone by the end of the week. So watch for emails from Erica about that. She's working really hard at getting it all organized. And I hope you all have fun at those various events that were part of the auction. It's always great to get together for fellowship and to support the church. I had someone mention that it'd be nice to hear the construction updates on my video announcements. So I'm adding that in. There is each week an update about our construction project in the newsletter, and there are pictures there as well. So if you want to see pictures, that's the place to go. But I will also try to just add a little note in the video too, so that those of you who prefer the video to reading the newsletter also get some construction updates. So our big update of the last week is that we now have a site supervisor who is on site here at the church working just on this project. That's really exciting. So he's got an office set up here. We have started taking some things out for salvage. So if you walk into the sanctuary now, it looks like it's under construction. So that's exciting. And we have a temporary fence put up outside the church. So if you come now, you are going to have to go to the back of the church to access doors to enter the building. Those front doors, they're not quite closed off yet, but there's a big fence around them, all our front doors. So you'll want to come around the back. So things are getting exciting. We are really getting started, and I will look forward to telling you more when there's more to share. This week, this Wednesday, tomorrow, there are a couple things going on in the evening that I want to let you know about. First of all, Erin is holding a meeting for anyone who's interested in learning more about the climate justice work that the UUA is doing and how we might engage with it here, and specifically what it means to be part of the Green Sanctuary Initiative. That used to be just about buildings, and now it's about much more than that. So Erin's going to hold an interest meeting for anyone who's interested in climate justice, in environmental work, in what it would look like for our congregation to engage in that work. This does not commit you to anything at this point. She just wants to see what the interest is and where we might go moving forward. So if you have any interest in that, Erin would love to see you tomorrow at 6:30. It'll be a Zoom meeting, and I'll put the Zoom link in the comments so you don't even have to go hunt for it anywhere. And it's 6:30 to 7:30, so just an hour. So that means if you're in choir but also interested in environmental justice, you're welcome to join on Zoom, and you'll still be able to make it for choir. Also tomorrow evening, Wednesday, Karen Campbell is running our monthly drop-in grief group. This is for all kinds of grief, whatever kind of grief you might be feeling. I know a lot of us might be feeling various types of grief right now, and Karen welcomes all of that into this space. It is on Zoom, and you can reach out to Karen Campbell for the link. Her info is in Breeze, or you can reach out to me if you need it. And she also sends out an email to our UU list before the group, and that already went out. So the Zoom, you can get her info in there as well. But if you are feeling the need for a grief space this week, I hope you will join Karen. This Sunday, we'll be doing another service on our theme of practice, and this one we're really going to hone in on those spiritual practices. What is a spiritual practice? Why do we care about spiritual practices, and what might they look like in your life? And the exciting thing is you'll get to hear from a few different people about that. So Erin and I are both leading the service this Sunday, and we are also bringing in our worship associate, Julia, and we're all going to be sharing a little bit about the practice practices that resonate in our lives, as well as inviting you to dig into the practices that might resonate in your life. So I hope you will join us on Sunday for that. I think we could all use some spiritual practices right now. We need to stay grounded in those as we move forward. So hope you'll join us on Sunday for that. There will be workshops for our kids again, for our elementary ages and the Authentic Connection teens and the kids worship room. So bring your kiddos along, and I heard good things about the workshops this past week. It sounded like they had a lot of fun. And also this Sunday at 11:30 to 12:30, I'll be running another session of Intro to UU. This is our really basics of what is Unitarian Universalism, what is the UU Church of Nashua, giving us some of the history, talking a little bit about your histories. It is our kind of very, very basic session for newcomers or for anyone who wants a UU refresher. So I hope you will join me after the service. It'll happen in our main worship space at Riviere, and there also is childcare available. It is helpful for us to know if you're going to use it, but there will be childcare available regardless. So that's this Sunday. And then this is like way later in the month, but just get it on your calendars now. On the Tuesday before Thanksgiving at 7 p.m. over at Pilgrim Congregational Church, where we had our auction in that great space, we're going to have the Nashua Area Interfaith Council Thanksgiving service. This is an annual service that is run by the NAIC, the Interfaith Council, and it brings in voices of a whole bunch of different traditions. We also have the Interfaith Choir singing. And we're going to be reflecting on gratitude for being together, gratitude for each other in the service. So I hope you'll consider joining. I will be there, and I'd love to see you as well. That's what I've got for this week. Keep hydrating, keep breathing, keep grounding in those practices. I hope I will see you at church on Sunday.